Hey guys, it's Parag from PD Tech HD, and in this video, as you can see, I have the iPhone 5C, so let's set the phone free. Alright, so as you can see, I've got the 16 gig version, and this iPhone 5C is running on the Vodafone network. So here's the SIM card, which I'll put in a bit later on. But most of you will probably be interested in which color this is, so let's just turn this over. So once again, this is the iPhone 5... crap. Oh, sorry, no, I mean iPhone 5C color. So as you can see, sorry, this is the pink one. So this is the one that is running on the Vodafone network, like I said. It does match their network in a way because red and sort of pink, you know, it sort of matches as well. On screen, you might be able to kind of possibly see that it's kind of a bit orange because that's actually quite funny. Some people, like you'll see on your screens now, that some people in the tweets, they got confused whether the pink iPhone was orange, and in some videos like /Gears Hands On, it does look quite orange as well. But anyway, let's just get on with the unboxing. Alright, so as you can see, this is a brand new unit, so this is how you'll find it if you were to order it from Vodafone's network. And the link to that will be in the description, or also if you buy it from Amazon or the Apple Store or anything like that, it is a brand new unit. So to peel it off, you just basically wrap this all the way around. Alright, so just carrying on, just peel it around. Okay, so all that comes off. Let's just put that on the other side. Alright, and so we can finally reveal the iPhone 5C. So this is the phone. Let's just take it out of this. So the way to do this is to peel open one side and then lift the phone out and do that. So initial impressions are it's quite heavy. We'll move on to the phone in a bit, but it is quite heavy compared to the like normal iPhone. Let's just put that to the side. Alright, so you get hello. So it just says hello. iPhone 5C information. Oh, so this is all together. So that should have been in there, but never mind. So it just tells you around the phone where the buttons are and everything like that. So volume buttons, home button. I'll go through that in a bit as well, but just to make sure. And then iPhone info, sorry. The SIM card ejection tool, because obviously this does take, I'm assuming it's probably nano SIM, could be micro SIM, not too sure. But there's the SIM ejector tool anyway. And then of course your Apple stickers as well. So let's just put that to the side. You also get your AirPods, so now these are traditional with the new iPhones and also the iPod Touch 5th generation. So yeah, so these are meant to deliver more bass, and because I do own the iPod Touch 5th generation, I can say that the earpods are quite decent. The noise isolation is decent and it does deliver some bass. More thoughts on that in a future video possibly, but they are quite good, the earpods themselves. So you get a USB plug adapter, so depending on the country you're in, I'm in the UK, so it's a 3-pin, and you just plug in this cable. I'm liking the packaging, like the way it's designed and everything. Apple packaging is really nice. So here's the lightning to USB. Lightning on this end and USB on the other, as you can kind of see. So the USB end goes here and the lightning one goes inside the phone obviously. But let's just put all that to the side and just boot up the iPhone for the first time. Alright, so obviously let's just move this in a bit. Okay, so bringing in the iPhone a bit closer, let's just peel this off first. Okay, so as I was saying, the whole thing with the iPhone 5C is the colors, right? So as you can, this is the pink one. I'm not sure how it's going to come on camera, but it's the pink one. It's also available in green, blue, yellow and white. So the specs of this, while I'll just boot this up, let's just press the power button. Hopefully there's some juice, yeah. So this has the A6 chip, so it's the same as the iPhone 5. The camera on the back is 8 megapixels, it's an iSight camera with an LED flash, as you can see. You can record 1080p HD video at 30 frames per second. The display is a 4-inch one, it's a Retina display. It's the same pixel resolution as before, so 1136 by 640, which gives it a pixel density of 326, which is quite low considering some Android phones now have 441, 469, etc, etc. So this is obviously iOS 7 and this is the setup screen. So I'm completely new to iOS 7 because I haven't upgraded on my iPod Touch yet. So depending on how I find it on the iPhone 5C, I might upgrade on my iPod Touch as well. So we'll just have to wait and see. But so let's just see when it comes to English. Okay, there we go, slide to set up. Okay, so it's asking no SIM card installed yet because I'll do that later on. Let's just keep that there so I remember. So no SIM card installed, so let's just choose a language. Select your country or region. So obviously I'm in the UK, so United Kingdom. Choose a Wi-Fi network. Can I not do that after? Set up your iPhone using iTunes. I can't skip that. Okay, I'll do that and I'll come back. Okay, so I put the Wi-Fi details in and now it's asking me for the SIM. So I'm just going to have to put the SIM in. Just for anyone wondering how you take the SIM out, you just basically use the SIM ejector tool. So if I show you, just basically put it into here. I'm assuming you just press down, don't you? Yeah. And then it comes out. And then we just put the SIM on it. Alright, so we're just putting the SIM card in. So basically just line it up to the holes. Okay, so it's lined up like that. So we're just putting the SIM card in now. So just to have to slot it in. Okay, and press down and there we go. So now if we go back, slide to setup, SIM card, okay, searching. Okay, so something I want to talk about is the design. So now this is a polycarbonate, it's a hard coated polycarbonate, but it does have a reinforced steel frame, so this makes it feel really solid in the hand. Like you can't really hear any squeaking or anything of the parts like you might on some other plastic phones. It does feel a bit heavier than the original, well, the other iPhone kind of thing, the iPhone 5S or the 5, but that's to be expected kind of thing. It's 132 grams, so it's not that much heavier, but it is noticeable in the hand. Also on a dimension standpoint, it's 124.4 millimeters tall by 59.2 millimeters wide and 8.97 millimeters thick. So comparing that to something like the S3, you can get an idea of the thickness. So it's slightly thicker than the S3. I think the S3 is 7.9, something like that. So just giving a tour around the phone. On the front, you've got the front-facing camera, which can record 720p, I believe. FaceTime camera, the earpiece is there, home button, the 4-inch Retina display as I mentioned at the beginning. And on this left side, you've got profile switch, so you can mute. You know, if you need to, yeah, it just vibrated, so that's the mute switch. Volume up and down buttons, nothing else on the left. On the right, you've just got the SIM card tray, and to remove that, use the SIM ejector tool as I showed you before. The power button on the top. On the bottom, you've got the 3.5mm headphone jack and the lightning connector and also the speaker. And on the back, 8-megapixel iSight camera, LED flash, another microphone for outgoing, well, for cancelling out background audio, Apple logo, iPhone, and of course the pink colour as you can see. I've already shown you what's in the box, so let's just carry on with the setup. So SIM required, hang on, try again. Okay, so now I've finished activating the phone. As you can see, it says Vodafone's network there. If it kind of wants to focus, yeah, there we go. So this is iOS 7, guys. So iOS 7 was designed for the 5C, that's what Apple have said. And as you can kind of make out here, the background of the wallpaper does actually match the phone. So if I had the yellow one, it would be yellow wallpaper. If I had the green one, green wallpaper, and so on and so forth. Something new is if you swipe up from the bottom, you can get to control center. So this is a great feature. Like, as an Android fan, I have to admire this feature because it gives you quick access to the toggles and some important apps that you may need as well. You can obviously control your brightness, control your music and everything like that from here. Whereas before you had to double tap on the home button to swipe to the left and then, you know, do your music and stuff. This is the new multitasking, so let's just open up a few apps to just get an idea of that. So if I open up the clock and open up settings and open up photos. Okay, so now if we double tap, yep, so this is the new multitasking. So this is actually quite good because it shows you a preview of the app as it is in its current state. So for example, in the settings, if I scroll down a bit, or if I went into sounds and scrolled down to the bottom, so you'd see this bit, and then I exited out and did double tap, you can see that the screenshot matches exactly where I was in the app, which is great. To close an app, you can just swipe away. There's no quick way to close all your apps, which is quite a shame. But that's just a quick look at iOS 7 kind of thing. One thing that really annoys me, and I think it's a bit over the top, is every time you press the home button, there's this kind of animation that does it down. It takes a few seconds and, like, you know, it might look nice to some people, but it'll wear off. And one thing for me is it sort of slows down the experience. Like, you just want to sort of tap and just get to the app. You don't really need that fancy animation. There might be a way to turn it off. If there is, leave a comment below. But this is just, I'm completely new to iOS 7, so I'm just giving my kind of first impressions. You can also swipe down from the top to activate Notification Center. So this is now split into three things where you've got today, all, and missed. So if I had any missed calls, text messages, etc., it will show here. Same with the all, and then today shows like your agenda. If I had any events and stuff, it shows the stocks, any sort of calendar appointments, anything like that will show there, and nothing for tomorrow either. So guys, this is just a quick look at the iPhone 5C in pink, and also iOS 7. So what I'll do is I'll do another sort of a hands-on after a few days of using it, giving my thoughts on the phone, possibly showing you some pictures, some gaming, web browsing, stuff like that. And then I'm planning to do a full written review on techcomsfirst.com. So the link to that will be in the description. That will probably go up in a few weeks or maybe next week or something like that. But I've never done a full written review of a phone before, so that should be quite interesting, and hopefully you guys like it. But either way, guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more iPhone 5C coverage, and also other tech videos as well that I'm putting out. Do check out the last video if you missed it, which was a Sony Xperia Z1 interview and a hands-on. Tried a different style there as well, so hopefully you enjoyed that. If you enjoyed this video, this unboxing and quick first look, do give it a like. That helps me out a lot, and leave a comment about what your thoughts are on the iPhone 5C. What do you think of the the decision that Apple's taken with this? Because obviously people might sort of not like it because of the build quality, or sorry, not the build quality, but because of the plastic design choice. But I don't actually mind it too much, and the phone does feel quite solid as well. So let me know what you think down below. Do subscribe, as I mentioned before. And apart from that, peace, guys. I know that you wanted some of you sent me a request saying trying to do a long unboxing. So this is a live unboxing rather than a voiceover. Hopefully you're able to tell that, and this should be quite a long video. I'm not sure how long it will be in final after editing and whatnot, but hopefully you enjoy it and you watch till the end. If you did, as always, you're a legend. So thanks for that. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.